Hello, I'm R.C. Blakes, and welcome back to another MORDECAI Moment. This is an outreach from or of the MORDECAI Mission, a 12-week mentoring program starting up in September, if you're watching this in real time, September of 2026. Today we're talking about perfectionism is often fear in designer clothes. Perfectionism is often fear in designer clothes. Perfectionism can look impressive. It certainly can. It appears disciplined, polished, responsible, strong, successful. But beneath the excellence, many times there resides fear. Fear of criticism, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear that one mistake will expose you as inadequate. Perfectionism tells you that you must earn acceptance by never disappointing anyone. That is an exhausting way to live. Excellence says, I will give this my best. Perfectionism says, if this is not flawless, I am not enough. One inspires growth, the other produces anxiety. You may not need to lower your standards. You may need to stop attaching your identity to every outcome. So today's action for you is to complete this statement. I believe people will think less of me if. What does that blank look like? If I don't wear designer clothes, if I'm not in a relationship, if I don't drive a certain car. I believe, what is your answer? Because that answer may reveal what your perfectionism is protecting. And then intentionally allow one low-risk thing to be good enough rather than flawless. Your value will survive an imperfect moment. MORDECAI Mission is for the woman who is ready to remove the polished mask and develop an identity that does not collapse under criticism, mistakes, disappointment, or just simply being human. You do not have to be perfect to be powerful. You do not have to perform to be worthy. I want you to consider joining us in the MORDECAI Mission in the month of September. It's going to change lives. We'd love to take this journey with you. I'm R.C. Blakes. Have an amazing day. You know, there are women who are strong enough to carry everyone else, but have never been given the space to confront what they are carrying within themselves. You may be successful, responsible, spiritual, accomplished, and still recognize that old pain is influencing your relationships, your confidence, your decisions, and even the way you see yourself. You may have spent years becoming what everyone else needed you to be, while slowly losing touch with the woman God originally created. And this is why MORDECAI Mission is returning. Yes, there is going to be another MORDECAI Mission cohort. MORDECAI Mission is a live, 12-week transformational mentoring experience for women, facilitated by myself and my wife, Lisa. Together, we will move through 3 powerful stages. First, we will heal. We will identify the subconscious thorns, emotional wounds, and broken beliefs that have quietly shaped your life. Next, we will discover. We will uncover your authentic identity, your values, your purpose, and the woman beneath the conditioning. And then finally, we will become. We will develop the confidence, discipline, creativity, and habits necessary to walk fully into your future. But MORDECAI Mission is not simply another class you watch. It is a framework that the Holy Spirit gave me to help women specifically break free and transform. It is a process you participate in, And that is why every applicant will begin by completing a brief transformation readiness and program fitness assessment. The assessment will help you identify your most important growth areas, evaluate your readiness for the process, and determine whether Mordecai Mission is the right next step for you. I don't want you there unless you know that this really fits your future. If you are ready to stop merely surviving what happened to you and begin becoming who God created you to be, apply for enrollment consideration today. Mordecai Mission, the live mentoring experience. Heal, discover, become.